Good evening. Good evening, and welcome to tonight's edition of SkyOps. It's shaping up to be an interesting evening. I already have an aircraft on the screen.
Pilot reports severe icing.
Super interesting. It's about to land here. It is Singapore Airlines coming in for an arrival at JFK. I'm going to show you the traffic pattern in just a second, but it's shaping up to be an active evening across the skies with pop-up thunderstorms stretching across much of the U.S. Delays are building at a handful of major airports, and all eyes are continuing to follow Typhoon Bavi as it moves through Asia. All right, and as always, over the next couple of hours, we'll be keeping an eye on the weather, checking the air traffic, and seeing what is in store tonight. Again, all eyes, hey, and welcome in again. All eyes here on Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines coming in from Singapore. AFK. It's an A350. Let me show you the flight path here. Check out this flight path as it came in. I'm going to go really far out so you guys can see. All right, so coming in from Singapore, it did a hold out there over Oshkosh, up near Green Bay, continued its flight over to JFK. Now, I believe he is number 2 for arrival. Number 2 for arrival, Singapore Airlines into JFK. Check this out, also skirting around, coming in for his arrival. So that was quite a different flight path here coming in today. An average flight time, 18 hours, am I seeing?
Okay, good to know. They're going faster. Thanks. Yeah, they're going faster, and you got 3.5 miles. You got plenty of room, and the guy behind you is going faster than you, so he's going to...
All right, so we're listening to JFK ATC.
There, but we're good. Thank you.
Wanted to keep our eye on Singapore Flight 24. Next for arrival.
You got a pound speed on there for 280.
All right, so as we said, over the next couple hours, we'll be keeping an eye on the weather, checking the air traffic, and seeing any stories that unfold this evening. And whether you're joining us from home, winding down after work, or checking in somewhere on the road, welcome in. And then just after we get Singapore here on arrival, we'll take a look at the weather picture across the United States and globally to see where tonight's activity is beginning to shape up. So if you're new here, my name is Nikki. We have Geoff on the other side running. He's the systems engineer.
That's right.
And I'm here to tell the story this evening. So welcome in, everybody. Good to see everybody checking in, whether you're checking in on the chat, saying hi, or you're just sitting back, relaxing, and watching this evening. Let's take a look as Singapore makes his way in for an arrival. What a flight. What a flight this one has been. Coming in behind him, we have Delta 767 coming in from Syracuse.
I did hear the words "go around" by ATC. I didn't catch any of the details besides that.
Oh, okay, good one. I don't see it. Let's look around here. Let's see. Is it Singapore? No.
280, contact 132.4 for the receipt. What's that frequency? 132.4.
Who did it go around?
32.4, double 280.
JetBlue is breaking off. JetBlue here breaking off. An A321 coming in from Montego Bay. Check that out. We're starting off with some action.
And I've got that Singapore in the upper left just landed.
Pilot reports severe icing.
That was over Colorado Springs. Severe icing, 21,000 feet.
Okay, Delta 934.
All right, I'm really going to have to take a look here. We'll follow, Geoff, if you can keep your eye, or everyone keep your eye on JetBlue 280. We have Singapore do we have Singapore down on arrival? Yep. Singapore has landed, flight 24.
You want to see the city? You want to hand us? You want to check it?
If you didn't catch it, let's see. Can we see his flight? As we I'm going to take you back out so you can see his long flight. Had to go into a little bit of a hold there over Wisconsin. Finally made it in. All right, all eyes on, let's keep our eyes on JetBlue, Flight 280. So a lot of thunderstorms across the United States this evening and across the globe, actually, heading into Asia. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later, but a lot of popcorn cells out there. So we'll see if they do anything with traffic. Of course, we'll watch that air traffic and check out a bunch of other airports after we leave the New York airspace. I know Philadelphia was getting their handful of weather, and Baltimore, Washington.
New Zealand 2 Heavy, reduce the final approach speed.
Reduce the final approach speed, New Zealand 2.
A lot of the storms concentrated up here in the northeast. All right, as JetBlue breaks off, we have more JetBlue coming in, FedEx and Aer Lingus, Shamrock coming in. So flight 280 now at 3,100 feet. You can go ahead and circle around and come back. So there were ground stops in the area between New York, Philadelphia, and Denver also, I think, had some thunderstorm impact there with an active ground stop. We'll make our way and peek over there if we need to.
Tower, good evening, FedEx 764 Heavy, ILS 22 left.
And of course, a lot of these delays and cancellations will trickle through all the other airports across the country. And let's see as far as JFK goes. Let's see what we have going on here. How many delays? 504 delays. 74 flights have been canceled just out of JFK. Looks like SAS is going to make his way on out to Copenhagen. All right, let's go catch that JetBlue again. Flight 280, real interesting as he makes his way back around. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and look over at the at Asia Pacific weather issues that may be occurring. Super Typhoon Bavi. Now, last stream I mentioned the typhoons out there, and I think some Saipan in the Mariana Islands got a lot of rain. And as these storms move through, now we're looking at Super Typhoon Bavi. He is heading right for Taiwan.
Hotel, hold short of runway 22 right.
Juliet Zulu Hotel.
And, you know, to mention Taiwan, Taipei, canceled. They've already canceled a lot of flights ahead of the typhoon. And we'll go check out, wait till you see the waves in the wind out there.
I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, we'll go over there. So this will be a good one. So JetBlue, there he goes, getting back into, we'll call it formation, back into the flight pattern for his arrival. So we'll see these delays and cancellations. You know, it's a domino effect. It creates more holds, diversions, cascades, all those delays. Real quick, I see a helicopter out here. You know, you see something interesting. Oh, just one of those. Nothing. You never know. Gotta look out there. So super good to see everybody checking in on the chat. Hello to you all. I see all the names there. Hope you're all having a good one. Settling in for tonight's edition.
New Zealand 2 Heavy, turn right on Juliet.
Delta 934, cleared in, Alpha 10.
22 right.
Right on Juliet, say again after that.
Hold short of runway 22
All
right.
right, so JetBlue making his way around.
Right on Juliet.
You know, and while we wait for him to
Kennedy Tower, American, 333
come back
Heavy
in,
is on the ILS 22 left.
take a quick peek, just so we can get a look here.
Way to Delta, minus the ground.
Still right on Gulf and
I was out there looking at marine warnings, and I found it super interesting. Those along the California coast, you are on a small craft warning. We have extreme heat warnings here in Phoenix. Other areas, little pop-up extreme heat warnings there on the East Coast, Southeast Coast, a little bit regular heat advisory up there as you head up to New York and Philadelphia. I think there was a tornado watch. We'll see. There's severe thunderstorm watches approaching the St. Louis area. Lots of weather going on. It is not a dull moment. And if we come up north, let's see, there are red flag warnings and a severe thunderstorm watch up over the Dakotas.
Okay, 11643, continue straight ahead on Alpha.
Super cool map. Can't get enough of looking at the warnings out there. Oh, let's see. Down here we have a marine weather statement here out in the Jacksonville, Florida area. Oops. I gotta find him. Here he is. Back to JetBlue. Keep an eye on JetBlue here, coming back in as he gets back in line for arrival. And then, of course, we'll check in with Jetty from the weather desk when we get a chance. We'll get this JetBlue in, and then we can check in and see.
280, Canton course, line turbulence, log 777 heavy jet, 7 miles ahead, runway 2 to left, go ahead.
2 to left, go ahead,
Shamrock 107, turn right on Zulu.
And it looks like Charlotte has a marine warning as well.
Right on Zulu, Golf, and hold
Thunderstorms all over. Lots of thunderstorms popping up all over the U.S.
Yeah, that pocket right there, Baltimore, stretched up from Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia. That's a real hot area right now.
Yeah, looking at that, I'm checking those pilot reports right there in the footer to see 737 moderate turbulence out of Austin Bergstrom.
Mm.
And I was thinking, you know, it's always fun to check out the headlines, and some headlines that caught my eye. Let's see, one of them was I think a lawsuit was made for Southwest Airlines against Southwest Airlines because someone was very upset they didn't have a window, because the configuration on the aircraft, some seats don't have a window. Now, you know, for the most part, you know, I'm not an attorney, but the contract of carriage really protects the airlines, and people have to read and when they're booking. So it's like two sides to this.
This sounds silly.
Yeah,
They were
very upset, and then it was interesting to read the comments.
Hotel Zulu Yankee Foxtrot sort of.
It's just really crazy to read the comments, but interesting. So, you know, a lot of people get these flights, and usually people, I saw one guy was funny. He took his phone and he pretended it was a window and put it up against the wall of the plane and said, "Now I have a window view." It is what it is. It happens. If it's not a full flight, someone's upset, you just move them around. But I don't know. If it's a full flight, I don't know what you do. But you know what? In the grand scheme of things, and it'll be interesting to follow that and see how that lawsuit goes.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. And we'll be, Eileen, we'll be looking at, we're probably going to change up our thumbnail to something a little bit more boom. Boom. But Eileen's saying I like the bottom banner on the thumbnail that said live ATC, weather, and one other block. Very nice looking. I put that together really quick. But this weekend we're going to work on something else and see if we can come up with a little more boom, bam, shazam type.
I like that.
Boom, bam, shazam.
Okay, all right.
All right, we'll see. So Geoff has an awesome view of, what are we looking at here?
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia. Good old LaGuardia. Hey, we haven't even checked LaGuardia. We're over here at JFK. We're just telling the story of the air here. All right, JetBlue, you are next for arrival. Here he comes. This is the guy that's kind of our go-around guy. Kind of the go-around guy. LaGuardia, real quick, number 3 most disrupted. JFK not on the disruption list, actually, and Newark is number 1. So we'll make our way across the New York airports, and then we'll keep moving. Got a busy schedule. Busy edition tonight. All right, JetBlue, we're oops, let me see. There you go. We're counting on you, JetBlue. Again, this one's coming in from Montego Bay. Went around. This is a 3-hour flight, about 3 hours, 20 minutes. It's a 7-year-old A321.
Good to tell finance AT is on at the VZ. We're going to take it back to base. We'll call on the insurance.
All right, let's get him here on the arrival. And then how about we go over to LaGuardia? I think that was what, number 2, number 3 most disrupted. We'll see what the action is there on the ground at LaGuardia.
Good evening, Kennedy Tower, helicopter 38 Bravo Lima, coming up Prospect Park with Charlie.
38 Bravo Lima, Kennedy Slug 03. I got a 2-5T.
Heading hollow JetBlue at Delta Monitor 1.
My DOS computer doesn't like that. Hang on. Squawk 0314.
0314 would like to conduit park inbound landing GAT. 3 Bravo Lima.
8 Bravo Lima, proceed as requested. Landing GAT, Channel SK is not visible for the tower. Altimeter 2982.
2982, car landing assured, landing my risk. Cleared and that's requested. 3 Bravo Lima.
All right, we have an arrival here. JetBlue Flight 280 has arrived. Next inbound looks like JetBlue coming in from St. Martin. All right, I'm going to scoot my way on over to LaGuardia.
FedEx 764.
Take a look. We have 498 flights delayed. 181 flights are canceled out of LaGuardia. If you're traveling out of LaGuardia, you got a line of traffic. Check out this.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see. Check out this line of traffic for your departure. Get in line, line up and wait. Good to see you there, Robert. Tuning in. All right, so we have an animal tailgate, Percy the Red Knot, and a big lineup here trying to get out of LaGuardia. Again, number 3 most disrupted. And we'll get to more of that weather as we move along here.
Number 4630, traffic is 6 out, wind 2306, runway 13 clear for 6.
Okay, we're listening to LaGuardia, Geoff.
We are. I just switched it from JFK
All right,
to LaGuardia.
why are they on a hold? Because I see I see someone coming in. Okay. They were on a ground stop at one point today. Next arrival coming in from Minneapolis is Delta 2732. Got those helicopters up and out there. Of course, we'll keep an eye on the most tracked flights or any airport disruptions. If you guys see anything, you can let us know there in the chat. Like the observers. Anything major going on, let us know. All right, back out over to LaGuardia. That was JFK. Hang on.
Tower Break Air 4509, inbound ILS 22.
Delta 974, line up point runway
Look at all those planes.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine? At what number? Let's see.
They're 4630. You're on the tennis line, right?
Yes, sir.
13,
Okay, looks like you
14.
were turning from
I mean, you could be number 20 for departure.
Have a great day, sir. See you.
You got it. Break Air 4509, LaGuardia, you're following 873 on a 3-mile final, wind 2306, runway 22, clear to land, traffic and hold the pro,
22 clear to land, Break Air 4509.
Delta 974, take it on the roll, your company's on a 3-mile final, wind 2306,
All
runway
right, so in that camera shot you were just seeing, that is the flight right here, departing from LaGuardia to Tulsa, an RJ 900.
Guardia Tower, procured 5638, ILS 2.
Is out.
5638 LaGuardia, you're following company Emperor
Who
over
is
correct,
next?
12306,
This is a long line.
clear to land traffic to depart
Next
and
up
hold
will be a departure
22
for
clear to land,
Atlanta.
procured 2638,
So,
copy all.
ooh, are they wrapping them around?
Oh,
I can't tell. It looks like that is how they're doing it. It looks like they have to wrap around this. Well, I'm not sure. It's a long line. We got departures here trying to get out to Miami, O'Hare, Houston, Denver, New Orleans, Charlotte, Palm Beach.
Do you remember the base?
Probably about 1600 for Big Airport 509.
1600, you said?
15 to 1600, Big Airport 509.
Copy, thank you. Delta 974, contacting departure.
New York, Delta 974.
All right, so we'll check back on that line of traffic. Let's hop on over to Newark, number one most disrupted. Geoff, you can go ahead and stay at LaGuardia as far as ATC and camera view because I'll be just in this area.
okay.
But we want to take a look. 476 if you're traveling today out of New York. 476 flights are delayed out of Newark. 66 are canceled. We have Speedbird coming in for an arrival with a Dreamliner, a one-year-old Dreamliner.
2732, Yankee, Bravo, Bravo 7. Have a good day.
Touching down there at Newark.
Let's
see who else is making their way in. A
Yeah,
757
no way back out, procured 5638.
on its way in. Looks like a Dreamliner just left Newark heading to Vancouver.
Yeah, we'll call it 18. Thanks.
And as we said earlier, it's shaping up to be an active evening across the skies. Pop-up thunderstorms across the country, a lot of delays, a good handful of major airports are disrupted. And over the next hour or so, we'll keep an eye on all of that weather and the air traffic, see what's going to unfold for us tonight. I hope we keep you great company as you wind down after work or you hang out with us at home as you tune in.
Yeah, Ultra 13, Ultra 8.
Let's see what kind of line. Now, I know we have a big line of traffic at LaGuardia. The line doesn't look as long at Newark at all.
That's interesting because it's also on the disruption list there.
Yeah, so let's take a look. Let's head over to LaGuardia. Who wants to be in this line? Nobody's raising their hand. Nobody wants to be in a line like this. All right, next departure out of LaGuardia is American Eagle, operated by Republic Airways, heading out to Greensboro in an E-175 LR. Next up will be Delta departing for Detroit. We have a departure for Raleigh-Durham. Yeah, you can see as they depart the gate, they kind of can cut in front as some others. We'll watch. We'll keep a close eye on these guys. And as you keep your eye there, I'm going to peek down really quick down to Philadelphia. Philadelphia getting soaked here. We have Frontier. Who is it? It's Hamber, the California Condor, coming in from San Juan. Ah, he was a go-around.
Oh.
Look at that. Scooping up the go-rounds today. Hey there, All Things Harbor tuning in. That's right. Some of those pilots could time out. We can have some crew timeouts. I guess, listen, you got LaGuardia on, right, Geoff?
I've got LaGuardia.
All right, sharp ears out. Sharp ears. Good. Tune in tonight. All right.
Jetty has current weather whenever you're ready for it.
Okay, let's get this go-around down. Frontier coming in on their go-round, inbound from San Juan, a 3-year-old A321 Neo.
5638, turn left on Charlie, left 12 on contact ground, have it.
Left Charlie, left Bravo, over to ground, procured 638, you 2.
See how he does. All right, 300 feet and about to touch down. And that's at Philadelphia. All right, arrived. Okay, we want to go to Jetty at the weather desk and see what's happening.
Secure 4421, Continental Park, negative.
Over to departure, good
Hi,
day, break up,
SkyOps
4421.
crew. Jetty here with the current airport METAR and TAF weather report. Current conditions are quiet with no significant METAR drama, but the TAF forecasts are cooking up some real action. Focusing on the spots with the most notable weather, Denver International Airport is looking spicy with variable winds at 23 miles per hour, gusting to 40 miles per hour, bringing thunderstorms with rain and broken cumulonimbus clouds. Yikes! Both Chicago Midway International Airport and Chicago O'Hare International Airport carry a good chance of visibility dropping to 1.5 miles in thunderstorms, with rain and mist through the morning. Pittsburgh International Airport may see 2 miles in thunderstorms with rain and overcast cumulonimbus layers around the same window. Fly safe, SkyOps crew. Back to you, Nikki and Geoff.
All right, and that was Jetty from the weather desk. And she's not kidding. A line of storms just moved through the Denver area. You can see them now heading out east. And Denver. I was down Centennial. Let me get up to Denver International, number 5 most disrupted airport. 640 flights plus are delayed. 8 have been canceled. So if you're flying out of Denver, be aware. Let's see, it doesn't look like they have a hold line, not like the same line we were looking at there in LaGuardia. And I'm going to have to hop on back over to LaGuardia, get us back there. And on our way back, we can see the Philadelphia, Delaware area. Here's some more thunderstorms rolling through the area. We have a Dreamliner coming in too, Philadelphia. Like he's just making that turn. We'll take a look and see if we have any holds going on out here over the Philadelphia area. Looks like the biggest part of the storm has moved through. Also, we got Dulles and Reagan. All right, Reagan, number 4 most disrupted. Over 370 flights delayed. Over 112 flights have been canceled. Sky Bear. I found Sky Bear. Sky Bear is up in the air. That's the Children's National Health System helicopter. Sky Bear is on the move.
I forgot about that guy.
I did too. He just departed, looks like the hospital. I'm doing some transport there.
On your transmission, there for the rating, line of 0.13. Pick up the 833, to left turn, ground 0.7.
I think I saw earlier, speaking of, Reagan is a really interesting airport to fly in and out of, right over the Potomac. I think I saw a marine warning on the Potomac. I didn't quite catch it. And then we have Dulles nearby. It's number 9 most disrupted. Over 370 flights delayed. 64 flights have been canceled.
American 2165, Continental Park State.
Some tight airspace over here, right?
4605, LaGuardia, you're number 2 behind, 73, short final, wind 2305, speed 2 clear, to land, travel to the port and hold 13.
22, quarter land, break here, 45.
And then we have Baltimore right in that space. Number 6 most disrupted today. 240 flights delayed, 57 canceled. And we started out up here in New York, and these thunderstorms are moving through here into New Jersey and Philadelphia and Delaware. Can't forget about Philadelphia. Let's see, are they? Yep, number 2 most disrupted. We have FedEx moving through, trying to get into Philadelphia.
So 2195, looks like you got Yankee left, Bravo on contact ground, Avenue.
Left Yankee, left Bravo over to ground, Delta 2195.
So right now, when we look up at New York, and let's check back at LaGuardia, let's see the traffic jam. Let's see, look at all those planes. All right, we still got a jam up.
Delta 1538, ILS 22.
Back up to LaGuardia. Got a traffic jam.
About a 5-minute hold on the runway, line up wave 13, check lenses.
Nobody enjoys being in a traffic jam when they're sitting on the plane.
No.
My apologies. Looks like there's an issue with flight plan. Just inside, we're working it out. Hold steady 13.
All right, who's next? We got a departure for Buffalo.
LaGuardia, you are following an Embraer on a mile final. 12305, runway 22, clear to land, traffic to the partner, hold 13.
Clear to land, runway 22, Delta 1538.
Our Frontier has pushed back. Percy Perry, the red knot, departing LaGuardia for Charlotte, now pushed back. They're going to have to get in that line. They're going to have to get in line and wait. We got so many departures here trying to get out of LaGuardia. Next arrival coming in from Atlanta.
And there 5380, contacting departure.
Over to departure, 380, clear.
Ricky 4605, looks like you got Charlie left Bravo on ground point 7. How you doing?
Charlie Bravo ground, Ricky 4605.
All right, so we have a couple of heavies making their way into JFK. We have Austrian Airlines coming in from Vienna. Then we have Speedbird making its way in from London Heathrow, following behind. So I think that's 2 Dreamliners. Yep, 2 Dreamliners making their way in for JFK. And we see Swiss departing JFK with an A330 to Geneva. Got a lot of exotic destinations here. Can't help but catch these little ones heading out to Martha's Vineyard. They must have some huge passenger loads getting out to London Heathrow, because there's also a Speedbird already on its way, a 777 that just departed JFK. Back to LaGuardia, we have Delta coming in from Miami. We have a traffic jam. And then, you know what? We will make our way across the country when I think we can leave LaGuardia. You can keep the ATC and all that on deck.
Okay.
Over there, Geoff. And we'll go ahead and check out some of the areas. Let's see, we were at Denver. So the thunderstorms have moved through Denver east. Now they're east, but we got some more precipitation coming in right there for Denver. So not quite through it all.
Delta 9964.
Tower Delta 846.
Yep.
Yeah, we just got the rouge. That's the one that's confusing you. It's got Lana now instead of Sue.
No, sit side. We're trying to put you back on that previous null route. Your flight plan has timed out, so we're requiring to put you back on that route so you don't have to wait. Just sit side for now. Let's see what happens.
Is that a crew timing out already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you can see a lot of, like I said, popcorn storms popping up. And we'll make our way to see where we can find some activity. Memphis looking good. I think I saw Indianapolis. Are you in the path? I think Indianapolis, Indiana's going to be, yep. Here comes some thunderstorms marching their way towards you. All right, we can see Nashville's looking pretty good as we make our way across, going back towards the Chicago looking good. I see some little bit of some popcorn storms there up north of Waukegan, south of Kenosha, way south of Milwaukee. That night we were talking about storms. Real interesting. Lake Geneva was an area that was hit. I don't know. I think it was a tornado, but it did disrupt quite a bit on the lake. That was when we were broadcasting when that storm was hitting Lake Geneva. And Lake Delavan got some damage too.
What you had before, Rude. Let me know if you could say how long it's going to take for you to get it sorted. If not, I'm going to have to look you back so you get it worked out.
All right, our CPDLC dropped out. Let's see if I can try to come back on.
Okay.
All right, back over to the East Coast. So big disrupted area between D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York. Or south of New York, I should say, down in Philadelphia.
Let me just find out. Give me 1 second. Let me coordinate with the other ground. But it's LaGuardia DFW 60. Delta 46, just taxi 13 and hold short at 22 for landing traffic.
Taxi up 13, hold short 22, 846.
We have Star Alliance livery just departed Newark. Heading to Venice. It's a 25-year-old 767. And let's take a look back over here at LaGuardia to the traffic. So I think one crew timed out, if that's what I heard. All right, Frontier pushback, still trying to get out there onto the taxiway. All right, next up for departure, heading out to DFW. Still that line of traffic. It'll be nice to check in on it later and see the line. There's no line. Let's go check out the airspace. What's going on? Look at that. Vermont even getting storms.
Oh, yeah.
Vermont. Montreal getting some storms. No, we never go up to Montreal. Is there ATC in French? I don't even know. That's a very good question.
Over Newell, and you're ready to go, right? Yes, sir, that's correct. Delta 46, wind 2307, runway 13, cliff takeoff. For Delta 846.
I caught this is an older one, a 37-year-old 757 here in the Canadian airspace, Toronto to Montreal, a 37-year-old 757.
Breakout 4342, turn left, back ground.
Left ground, yep.
And remind everyone, put your sunscreen on. It's summer.
That's right.
But look at all these storms. I guess that applies to where we're broadcasting from. It is something around the 112-degree mark. Hey, we didn't even check out Florida. How is Florida looking? Ooh, Fort Myers, you're getting a storm coming in over you.
South of Echo at all times. Delta 846, contact near departure.
846, good luck.
Delta 9964, runway 13, cliff takeoff.
13, cliff takeoff, go over 9964.
America 3017, LaGuardia Tower, runway 13, line up and wait.
Miami's looking pretty good. No major storm over Miami, looking good. Caught an animal tail along the way. In fact, it's America's Green airline. Philadelphia to Fort Lauderdale.
17, go to tower, runway 13, line up to me.
Line up 08, American 30.
Delta 9964, contact next part.
Poncho, see you, 964.
American 3017, runway 13, clip takeoff.
13, clear takeoff, American 3017.
SuperChat 4436, go to tower, runway 13, line up to me.
And you're listening to LaGuardia ATC as I travel across the map looking for the things in the air. As you know, we're looking at all the things, weather and air traffic. Seeing what that does, because that does a lot to aviation. That disrupts crews, flights, arrivals, departures, delays, holds, and all those timely turnarounds.
Port Tower, evening, American 716, 3 from Greco, ILS 22.
American 716, go to tower, welcome to the party, runway 22, little in, traffic number, runway 13.
All right, storms heading for Indianapolis and looks like Louisville.
American 716.
Also in the line of storms. We'll get back over here to the East Coast. Then we still have to make our way out to Asia. We have to look at Super Typhoon Bavi.
That's right.
We'll have to see how it's progressing. I think it died down just a little bit. And when I say died down, that does not mean it just went away. It just slowed down a little bit. But when you guys see, we'll go check out the waves and we'll check out the winds. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Departure, American 3017.
SuperChat 4436, runway 13, clip takeoff.
Negative 70, 1 minute, SuperChat 4436.
SuperChat 4436, cancel takeoff, sir. Advise ready.
We'll advise ready, SuperChat 4436.
I would have taken somebody else if you weren't.
I missed that. What did you say? I'm taking someone else
If you weren't ready.
Oh, okay. All right. We got an MD-11 here on the move, arriving to Philadelphia here. Had to think about that one. You know, I'm visiting so many airports here. I got to remember which way. Am I coming or going? Well, here we are. We are arriving at Philadelphia with an MD-11. 34 years old on that MD-11. Good fun to catch those. And if you're new here to the channel, welcome in. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you know when we go live, and be sure to give a thumbs up if you haven't yet by hitting the like button. I have my eyes glued to this monitor. I'm looking at a bunch of stuff here so we don't miss any action we want to catch. I don't see any holds here for Philadelphia. Like I said, there are a lot of ground stops earlier here up in the Northeast. We got another MD-11. Check that out. Another MD-11 on the move. This one is heading into Newark.
4436, contact Newark.
33-year-old.
4436.
Like Lufthansa coming in from Frankfurt with an A340.
Runway 22, runway 13, clip takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 13, Delta 969.
Iconic 536, go to tower, runway 13.
All right, I found another special livery. It is the Tesla livery, the Nikola Tesla Air Serbia.
That's nice.
Departing JFK for Belgrade. That is a 17-year-old A330, so we're catching some interesting ones tonight. All right, checking in on LaGuardia's traffic jam. It's still a traffic jam.
Runway 22, clear to land, traffic condition runway 13.
Clear to land, 22, Brickyard 46 is fine.
Delta 969, contact near departure.
All departure, Delta 969.
Iconic 536, runway 13, clip takeoff.
Clip takeoff, runway 13 at 9536.
Delta 1620, the Gordy Tower, runway 13, line up for my...
Line up for 13, Delta 1620.
American 716, turn left, contact ground.
That's Delta Ground, American 716.
Okay, American 716.
All right, so let's head on out to check
How long
on
did you guys wait on the ground at your
Hurricane
point of
or
origin?
Super Typhoon Bavi. Let me start you out with the waves. If this just doesn't get your attention, I don't know. Look at that splotch. That's Super Typhoon Bavi. These are the waves, 40-foot, 41-foot waves right there. It's out in the Western Pacific. It did weaken from, it was a little bit more, I think they call it violent strength. But it does remain a significant system that is going to continue, and it's heading right for Taiwan. So as it moves through the Philippine seas, you can see the Philippines are in its path.
It's a lot of area.
Oh, yeah. So let's look at it this way. Let me get it up. This might help. All right, you can see the path of Bavi as it makes its way through. And then when I pull it up on flight radar here, hang on. I'm already over here prepared in the Western Pacific here. You can see Bavi making its way for Taiwan, and they canceled tons of flights already. In fact, let's check on the most recent. So now, as we look at Bavi heading right towards Taiwan, Taipei has canceled 218 flights. When I checked before we started the stream, about an hour maybe an hour before we started the stream, they were at maybe 81 flights canceled. The flights, they're just stacking up as far as canceling ahead of time because they know this is going to be a major disruption. So currently they have 45 flights delayed, but they're already canceling flights ahead of the storm.
Sure.
Smart move.
Yeah, for sure.
But they do have a lot of movement here. Planes are still up in the air, moving about Asia here as we go into Hong Kong. We can also go look up here in Japan, and you can see all the air traffic. And there is...
That's going to be quite something.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right there in the chat.
And she has an Asia Pacific weather report
She
too,
does?
if you want
Okay,
it.
let's go for it. To the weather desk.
Konnichiwa, SkyOps crew. Jetty here with the current Asia Pacific Airport METAR and TAF weather report. We've got some real drama in a few spots, so let's jump right into the action. At Hong Kong International Airport in Hong Kong, China, it's 27 degrees Celsius with light rain showers. Watch for that tricky tempo. Variable winds at 15 knots, gusting 25 knots. Visibility dropping to 3,000 meters and thunderstorms with moderate rain and showers. Over at Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose International Airport in Kolkata, India, it's a steamy 27 degrees Celsius with winds at 11 knots and visibility already down to 2,400 meters in light rain. Temporary thunderstorms with rain could reduce that to 1,500 meters soon. Tan Son Nhat International Airport in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam is seeing a tempo of gusts to 28 knots with 4,000 meters visibility in thunderstorms and moderate rain, plus more thunderstorms possible later. And heads up for Taiwan Taoyuan International Airport in Taipei, Taiwan. Strong winds are really ramping up with gusts forecast to 52 knots in heavy rain showers. Visibility as low as 2,200 meters and cumulonimbus clouds keeping things bumpy. Stay safe, SkyOps crew. Back to you, Nikki and Geoff.
I like that, keeping things bumpy. It will be bumpy. All right. Hey there, Eric joining in. Good to see you this evening. And now, she said things could get bumpy. We're talking winds. Now, I said we will go look at the wind gusts here. Let's take a look. 93 mile per hour gusting. Oop, I just caught 100. I just caught a 100. Where did it go? Ooh, you got to move this ever so slightly. Get it. Ooh, 101. I saw 101 pop up. There we go.
That's crazy.
Gusting at 101 right there.
22 clear to land at Denver, 4935.
What does everyone think? All right, 101 wind gusts. Ooh, I just saw 104. 104. Ramping back up. And as we go out to the outer bands, we can see 23 mile per hour, 24, 30, starts ramping up 40, 56, 60s, 70s, 80s into the hundreds. Then we get up into under 105. That's right. Oh, good one. Yeah, a super typhoon has 150 mile per hour winds. Robert's letting us know there. And Drew, yeah, so it was at a higher category. I think it was earlier today or overnight last night, slowed down, but it's now ramping back up. So all eyes on Bavi. And here's the path of Bavi. So Taiwan sitting right here. Again, that is why they're canceling flights ahead of time all the way out into the weekend. Now, you know what that makes me think of? What are the waves? Do we look at the waves? Did I forget to look at the waves? I did. I looked at the waves.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we were here. Yep, 41-foot waves. And as we get close to Taiwan here, 18-foot waves, 22-foot. I can't even imagine being on the island and looking out at this. And then on the other side, a little bumpy too, 5-6 foot waves. That's right. He is strengthening, Robert, right? Robert's on it. 41-foot waves. I don't know if I can imagine what a 41-foot wave would look like. I don't know.
That's a
I don't want to be out there to know. I don't want to see it. But I will be tuning in on all the weather info. I would love to see. But they are giving, they have so many warnings out there for all the people ahead of time.
That's a live shot from, I'm going to butcher this name, Taiwan Toyan Airport.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right, right here, 30-foot waves, 34-foot waves, and you can see, these waves coming a little closer there to Australia as well. I think last time we were out here, it was real calm seas up near Sydney
right.
and Brisbane, but not so much today. So we'll come back. We'll look back at Bavi. This is an interesting story here, the typhoon story. So we'll come back and check him out and see what our wind gusts are doing. Let's leave them here. I'll have to refresh, though.
American 610, ILS 22.
All right, back to LaGuardia. See how fast I take us back. Back to LaGuardia. We got a line of traffic still. That Frontier, that pushed back, he's finally taxiing. Perry the Red Knot, finally on taxi. I think we cleared out some traffic. The line appears shorter. So if you're traveling out of LaGuardia, it's looking better.
Turn left, over to ground, airport 935.
So we started out with some go-rounds, huh? Didn't expect that.
American 3103, the Gordy Tower, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13, line up and wait, American 3103.
Oh, wow, there's a Duluth Air Show. Eric's going to enjoy the Duluth Air Show. That is super cool. You get a ship show and an air show.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it all. I love those ships. All right, I'm busy looking at the skies here. If you ever see anything, Geoff, you can always let me know, and I can head over there. I also was keeping our eye on Houston. Those popcorn storms. It looks like we got a few less popcorns popping here. It was, if that's a meteorologic term. That's a tongue twister.
Company 3 miles out. You want to go before or after?
Yeah, fewer popcorns popping. Which is good because that could have caused a bit of delays there. We have heading out to Doha an A350 out of Intercontinental. So Hobby and Intercontinental looking good. How's Atlanta? Atlanta, you know, I saw some of these storms kind of around you. I don't know if they're going to do much, have much impact there. We have Forrest, the northern spotted owl, passing by Atlanta. A 36-year-old, 757. I think tonight is the Elder 757 night. Tonight's edition here, Elder 757s. Air France heading into Atlanta and KLM coming in from Amsterdam to Atlanta. I see some more 757s, 26. All right, we got a younger one. Teenage, maybe. Yep, storms are east. Yeah, you're right. Storms are east. Look like they might be heading northeast. So hopefully they'll be moving past Atlanta, not affect the airport much. Is that camera we like back up in Atlanta?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me go check on it.
See if
I can't believe that thing's been out since that storm.
Someone fix our favorite camera.
Right.
All right, I moved on up to Dulles and Reagan to see what we're doing there. Reagan, number 4 most disrupted. But it looks like we got traffic moving.
SuperChat 4544, the Gordon Tower, runway 13, line of point. American 610, turn left, contact ground.
That's down over the ground, I'm 610.
The camera is still down.
All right.
Runway 13, line of point.
The favorite camera is down. Well, welcome into SkyOps. If you're just joining us here in the studio, weather studio, air traffic studio, and all that jazz. Oh, ooh la la. Mr. Robert coming in, surprising us with such generous, amazing support. Robert coming in with a $100 super chat for the most awesome streamers on YouTube.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Robert.
SuperChat 4544, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Awesome support here.
13, clear for takeoff, SuperChat 4524.
Got the jet, the SkyOps Live robot, coming out to celebrate such legendary support. Thank you so much for supporting SkyOps. Chet. Thank you again.
Thank you, Robert.
Awesome support and awesome words.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you so much. I'd say right back at for the most awesome SkyOps family. You guys know what to do. I gotta go find my Robert emoji. Oh, Eileen beat me to it. So did Ken and Eric. Wow, you guys are fast. All right. That's right. You guys are good. Ooh, these storms here on the East Coast.
So not near any major airport, but new tornado warning just dropped in Missouri.
American 396, 40 town, runway 13, clip takeoff.
It's just kind of like south.
Yeah, there were going to be some tornado watches and warnings popping up. And I don't think like major big events, but I did see the possibility was there. So, and yeah, was it hot in Arizona today? Hot, yeah. I think we hit 112. I think at 9 p.m. last night, it was 109. It's 109 right now. It was we hit 113 today so far. Yesterday it might have been 114. And monsoon season here is winding up. We haven't even had one yet.
It feels like it's wrapped up because we haven't got any. I'm waiting for something.
Yeah. Y'all, be sure to subscribe, hit that like if you haven't. And where were we going?
Tower Delta 1181.
Where did I have us? I was looking at this whole. Look at this hitting. It seems like it's stalled right over Delaware.
Clear to land, runway 22, Delta
As it
1181.
passed through the Washington, the D.C., and the Baltimore area.
Yeah, that whole area right there. Severe thunderstorms, flash flood warnings.
It's got all of them. All right, Newark is topping the disruption list. Let's take a look at, let me go back up to Newark. Although the weather's out, but you know how these things trickle. Number one most disrupted here at Newark. That's right. Welcome to Phoenix in the summer, LOL. Robert, LOL is the only thing you can say. It's always you open the door and you forget because you're in the air conditioning when you step out and you're like, oh, there's no words for it. LOL. That sums it up. I love it. Ben saying, I'll stand by my previous statement, weather and airplanes. What could be better? What could be better? It's a great night looking at the sky. That's what we're doing here at headquarters, right? All right, so Newark. Newark's looking pretty good, despite them being number one most disrupted. Swiss making its way in from Zurich. A330 on the way. Yep, and plus live ATC. Perfect combination. Thank you, Eileen. Do we have ATC? Oh, there it is.
Departure, America 1320.
Who else? So LaGuardia, how are we looking? We still have that line of traffic. Where's our Frontier? Oh, Perry, the red knot, still in line. I don't know how long Perry's been waiting to get out, but a long time.
Pilot reports severe thunderstorm.
Severe thunderstorm over Orlando on that pilot report. Let's check it out. I got lost. Ooh. I found
Pilot reports severe
I got
thunderstorm.
A special livery there. False alarm. Special livery false alarm right there. It was almost a ooh la la. What's in the sky? Let me head on down. Whoopsie. Of precipitation down in Mexico. Hopefully it finds its way up by us.
Short of pop-up. 2503 to stop Newell, so just hold there and we'll see what we can do. Delta 1181, turn left, contact ground.
Left contact
I
ground.
see little popcorn storms there down by Orlando. I don't know who reported that.
I didn't catch the aircraft type.
I didn't either,
Delta
and I
1181,
wish I
turn left
did.
contact ground.
Because sometimes that just makes all the difference there. I didn't know Virgin flew out of Tampa. Wow, it's always fun to look around and see what's going on. I had no idea. We've got an A330 heading to London Heathrow out of Tampa, and also out of Tampa, Hunter the Bobcat.
2470, runway 13, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 13, Southwest 2470.
He's on the move out of Tampa.
Gordy Tower, Delta 2564, 2000 on the ILS 22.
Sierra the Bighorn Sheep is also on the move over Florida.
Runway 22, clear land for Delta 2564.
She took off out of Orlando. Who else is at Orlando while we're here? Ferndale, the owl. We got a heavy making its way in. Virgin coming into Orlando, inbound from Edinburgh, an A350. Got a little thunderstorm coming in right over Daytona.
2470.
And another animal tail making its way into Orlando. Peachy the fox. That is a brand new. She's brand new. An A321.
Oh.
That's right. You guys have to speak in emojis there in the chat. Eileen with the popcorn and the storm. See? The popcorn and the storm.
I like that.
Right, we'll check back on Bavi. We'll give them some time to see if we see any changes there in the winds or the waves. We look, and I didn't even see what time it is in Taipei. But look what I found.
What'd you get?
I found the Sanrio plane.
Ah, nice.
Sanrio characters, Joyful Dream livery right there at Taipei. Heading out to Cebu. So heading to the Philippines, a 14-year-old A330 traveling from Taipei to Cebu. And since we're over there, let's check out, we'll take a look over at the Philippines. That's a 2-hour, 20-minute flight. Sometimes I look at these maps and I just think the flight isn't that long. It's kind of like funny math, funny numbers. Sometimes I have a knack for having funny math, fuzzy math, where my numbers work out kind of in my head or mind, and then they really don't. But that's kind of the same thing. I look at, oh, that shouldn't be that long of a flight, and then
it is.
It always surprises me, and I don't know why it surprises me. Phoenix to Seattle, I think actually is a longer flight than Phoenix to Chicago. In my head, Chicago should be a longer flight. And I think if you travel by road, Seattle is 2 hours longer than to Chicago. I think
really?
Oh, on that.
Okay.
I know.
I am going to quote you.
Interesting story. So Sanrio characters, did they depart? Where are they? They're just taxiing. Yeah, they're taxiing.
4606, you should have
not departed yet.
10,000 to Toronto.
Affirmative, that was 4626.
Figure 4394, only 13 lines and wait, traffic line 922.
13 line up away, figure 4394.
Figure 4295, hold position.
All right, so looking over at the Philippines, we have the Typhoon Bavi.
Yeah, okay, all right, you are good now. I'm sorry, the stop to the start, dude. You are good to go. Figure 4394, wind is 20 at 8, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
I can hear some screaming now.
Wait, what did he say before the screaming?
Yeah, that's what I got to do every day.
Are you cleared or mind if I wait?
Yeah, you're cleared to take off 13, figure 4394.
Once clear for takeoff, figure 4394.
Having too much fun on the tower there.
Yeah.
They don't mean to clear you, but you're good. No, fine, you're good to go.
Change of shift.
Yeah, it kind of like they wanted us to go.
Tyler 2470, if you're still with me, contact the bar, sir.
I'm taking a look. I'm back in the U.S. We. Are you seeing anything anything happening on your end over there, Geoff? That's going on.
You know, I'm watching the weather by Denver now. It's already passed, but it is in general pretty intense. Multiple warnings over there. I mean, it's past the airport, so only affected eastbound traffic.
Left turn onto, and then ultra winds to 2.
Right, well, I'm checking on Bavi. Winds gusting at 104. And, we can check out, since you mentioned Denver, well, we'll check it out. Let's go see what the winds are looking like in Denver.
You guys do the same up there. Good luck. Over departure, beacon 4394. Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yeah, right? See you tomorrow.
Gusting at 34.
See you tomorrow.
That's all right. Later.
Good luck tomorrow.
Enjoy your day off if it is one.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Some wind gusts there in California and western Arizona there, Bullhead City. Lots of pockets of wind gusts. Let's take a look. 39 miles per hour there in Texas. What's it doing in New York? How do our winds look here in New York with all these storms? Much more calm, actually.
2945, Red Tower, wind 206, and 2 clear land.
Alright,
But we got our storms.
2945.
Summer evening storms here, lots of lightning.
At 4606, you can cross runway 22 on runway 31. Continue your back taxi and make a 180 at the end there, and then line up and wait on 13. Let me know when you're ready.
And we're still listening to LaGuardia here.
Yeah.
All right, they're clearing out that line a little bit. Doesn't look so rough.
2945, Chassis will be crossing your runway left to right, then he'll be in position on 13.
Roger, traffic to right and 1 in position, 13, American 2945.
Keep checking on that. And meanwhile, I'm going to check on Bavi's waves here. The record so far for the stream is 41-foot waves there in the Typhoon. We'll see. We're going to get anything higher. Let's see if we can get any higher waves than 41 feet by the end of the stream. That will be tonight's Typhoon story. All right, meanwhile, we have JFK nearby. How is it looking? Number 10 most disrupted with over 560 flights delayed, 84 cancellations.
Your route is good, is the volume of the trade coming to center, so hopefully just another couple minutes. I would expect it to not take that long, but I can't promise you anything.
Newark still number 1 most disrupted. Let's see, we have Frontier making north. The Harp Seals making his way up into LaGuardia. A 28-year-old 757 making its way into Newark. Just a good stream. What's going on in the skies? Maybe above you. Where are y'all located? It's always fun. That boots on the ground. Let us know how the weather, if any weather story is happening. All right, we have lot Polish coming in and a 777, 20-year-old 777 for JFK. You know, we were out in Nantucket last stream. We can take a look. So we have 2 helicopters out here over the water. I think they're Sikorsky's. Got 2 Sikorsky's out over the ocean. Sitting about 225 feet above the water. 250 feet. Anyone know what's going on there? Awesome support coming in here by Ray, sending a PayPal. Thank you so very much, Mr. Ray, coming at us with PayPal support, $10 PayPal. And Geoff, go ahead, read the message if you can.
Yeah, let me get in there.
Thank you so much, Ray. Good to see you.
Ray's message, hi, Nikki and Geoff. Thank you for another great stream. Makes it easy to do paperwork.
Oh, that's the best, Ray. That's what I think I said that in the beginning of the stream, whether you're winding down from work. I hope we're keeping you great company. So hopefully we're making the paperwork a little better in your evening. So thank you so much. You made our evening even better. Being here and also your support is amazing. And thank you for supporting SkyOps.
Thank you, Ray.
45 left onto Bravo there.
I moved my screen with my elbow.
Oh, did you? Where'd it put us?
That was my iPad, so we're lucky. We didn't end up. You never know where we're going to end up.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Having a good wave there to Ray. Hopefully your paperwork is done soon, Ray. Hopefully it's not a big pile of it. Thank you again. Thank you.
Are you familiar with the correct routing that they're going to give you again, or is this the one you already have?
All right, so we have any info on those Sikorskis, or is that normal operation out there?
Good question.
Yeah. So out over Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard, they got some rain yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And right now, pretty quiet there on the island. So how do you get to Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard? Do they have ferries is the question, or do you have to fly on one of those little commuters? Although didn't we say we saw, I don't know, was that, yeah, no, you can
continue on Alpha.
Get in there. What is this No, he's not landing. I'm like, I thought I saw a Dreamliner landing at Martha's Vineyard. I thought there's no way. All right.
I even have a Nantucket camera. Look at that.
You do? Is that the best Nantucket camera?
The what?
Is that the best Nantucket
That's
camera?
the only one I've got.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, sunny skies today. Yesterday, I think they had some rain. What's this? We have a go round here on the. Yeah, he didn't quite make it to the airport all the way. Did a little turn. We've got a Baron.
At Charlie, you're going to follow at Delta 220.
He departed Nantucket. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like he's coming in, right?
Delta 2109, right stuff. All right, 4606.
Always fun to check out these little spots.
Maintain 8,000. Rest of the plane remains unchanged. Okay, 4606, we want to line for wait. You're going to be next to go. Traffic lanes 122.
All right, the Sikorsky's still out over the water. Oh, that's what I was doing. I wanted to go check out the waves in general. And do we have any marine warnings? What is going on? All right, 4-foot waves out there about where the Sikorskis are flying.
Double 2505, 3, contact me, question.
Switching, thanks for the help.
Too low.
Approach hello, Turkish 2 heavy. Heavy aircraft calling here on LaGuardia Tower.
It does look like a beautiful evening there, though, in LaGuardia, if you're looking at the camera.
Oh, there's the TWA livery.
Tower, Frontier
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can find him here. Good eyes, Geoff.
Yeah.
I'm out here looking at the helicopters. Your eyes on the ground here. Hey, LaGuardia now made the list. Number 3, most disrupted. I think their line of traffic is getting longer again.
It does look that way.
We were making progress. Now it's back up. So you see the TWA livery. Where did that go? Porter on the move. That Porter you're seeing there in the camera, he is heading out to Toronto. And E195. I was trying to find the TWA retro.
All right, 4606, still on me. I'm ready to take it.
606?
4606, 13
Can't find him.
So clear for takeoff runway.
Well, we saw him.
We did. We have proof.
Yeah.
Okay, clear for takeoff.
No, I don't know. But he's here. Is this that Frontier? Is he still in line? Yep, Perry, the red knot. He's making his way up there, getting closer to the front of the line. Better than where he started. I think that's our only animal tail on the ground here. But Perry, the red knot.
Net 5002, the guard tower, only 13 line from Waycheck, running 22.
Good evening. Shaping up here. There's lots of storms here across the U.S. We got the typhoon out in Asia. Keeping an eye on the weather and checking the air traffic here at SkyOps. Hope you're enjoying the ATC and the information here. I keep checking on Bavi out here. We're going to have to... Oh, that's what I was doing. We were checking the waves. Oh, we should have checked. You know, I guarantee there are probably no boats out. We should just, for fun, see who the nearest boat. Go check out the marine traffic.
True.
We're still at 41 feet. I'll need you to take over the screen, though.
There we go. I got it.
You got it? Okay. No, what do you think? Do you think there's going to be any? I don't think so.
You never know. Honestly, I mean.
Well, now I'm curious. Oh, so here, you can give me the screen or I can take it. All right, I clicked on it. Last time we checked our marine tracker, we were in Chicago, right? As soon as I open it up, I see this boat. Did you guys see the name of this boat?
It's the Martini.
The Skull Cracker. What names their boat?
What a terrible name for a boat.
No. Skull Cracker. What do you guys think? Would you name your boat that?
That would be a big no. I mean, that's
I don't know.
a bit much.
And then we got Free Agent out here. This is in Chicago. Then we got the Windy and the Dragonfly. Uncommon Molly's out there. Hot Ticket. The Mockingbird. Anita D is out there. Grown up in this area. I've been out on the Anita D. Fog, the Maryland. That one's always out there. Cahoots in the harbor. Or is Cahoots? No, actually, Cahoots is out of the harbor. Cahoots is out there. I don't see the Martini. Martini is taking tonight off.
All right.
Although I haven't looked really hard. The Sea Dog is out there. It's that guy that gives everyone fun rides. All right. Skullcracker. All right, I'm on my way out to the Pacific, Western Pacific. Look at these ships.
Oh, wow.
It looks like confetti.
I never would have thought of that many.
Oh, yeah. It's just like the planes. Just like the planes. How about that? It's really neat. You know, I enjoy going up here by Seattle. When you get up in here, oh, that's Alaska. Nikki. It's super fun to look and see all these ships moving about, passenger, freight, whatever you have here up in Seattle. But we're heading to the Western Pacific.
Delta 2109 or 13 clear takeoff, 1208.
Runway 13 clear for takeoff, Delta 2109.
Okay, I have to find Taiwan. Here it is. With all the ships, kind of hard to find. So, all the ships, smart move on the other side of the island.
Yeah.
Seeking a harbor, I'm sure. But the waves are pretty high. So if we go back out here, I shouldn't say they're pretty high. To me, 5'4". Okay, pretty good. But see, this is the part that would concern me.
Yeah.
As it's encroaching around Taiwan and all those ships. What do you guys think? Now, when you look out in the ocean, we got, who's out here? We got some tankers. So so we have some cargo ships right here. Close.
Delta 2109, contact nearest departure.
All right. They're right here on the fringe at 14-foot, 15-foot waves.
Southwest 4021, ILS 22.
That'd be a no for me.
Yeah. I'd be scooting my ship so fast over here. I'd be looking for this inlet.
Yeah.
Safe harbor. 41. That's the number to beat on the waves. Okay. Y'all have fun looking at those ships? It's something else when you really step back and look at it. It looks like confetti. So many of them. All right, back over to flight radar. Let's take a look at Taipei 2. Now, let's see, that number's probably gone way up. 220 flights now canceled out of Taipei. 60 are canceled. Hey, did our Sanrio plane ever get off the ground?
Oh, good question.
She was heading to the Philippines. Oh, she's probably way out. She's probably... Here she is. I bet this is her. Yep. The Sanrio plane. She's on the move. She's got about 2 hours left of her flight time, a little over 2 hours. 14-year-old A330. That was the Sanrio Characters Joyful Dream livery. All right, back over to New York. Back over to LaGuardia. We got a long line. Who's at the gate? We have North the Harp Seal, just arrived from Atlanta and made his way to the gate. All right, our Frontier up here, the red knot, she hasn't moved. She's still in line here, has not moved. Next departure is heading to Dallas Love Field, Southwest will be the next departure.
Wait, it's not like ATC is rocking and rolling and clearing them out either.
No. And in fact, let me look. There's no weather over LaGuardia. We're just backed up. Let's see what we're looking at here. We are number 3 most disrupted. 539 flights are delayed out of LaGuardia. 200 canceled. So I have a feeling, just like Robert said earlier, these crews may time out. This is a really long time to wait. And they don't, flight dispatch doesn't give them that much time anymore on these trips. They schedule them tight. All right, we'll keep checking back. Looks like a beautiful evening, though. I can't help myself. That looks like a very beautiful evening in New York. What is their temperature? They're probably kind of close. 77.
I'm ready for you.
That's a very nice temperature.
Only 13 clear takeoff, Southwest 4401.
All right, so lots of departures heading out of JFK. Speedbird departing for London. We have Latam heading for Sao Paulo.
Southwest 4021, so that's
we'll check on over at Newark, number 1, most disrupted still. French B making his way in. The French B coming in from Paris. A lot making its way in from Warsaw.
4475,
Just kind of hanging out in the New York area today. That's where the action seems to be.
Right.
We've got severe thunderstorm warnings there in Indiana. Turbulence, mod turbulence over Rochester and a max 8. Let me scoot over to Indiana and see what's going on here. Indianapolis.
47, 46, we're tower, north to line to wait. Very good. Southwest 4401, contact New York Park.
Have a good rest of your night, Southwest 441. See you.
Have a good one.
Chicago is in the clear this evening as far as storms. How do they look? Oh my, I didn't expect this.
What's that?
Chicago O'Hare, over 1,000 flights delayed. Yep, one he canceled. And looks like some weather just moved over. All right, Chicago, what's going on? We're going to check it out. Lufthansa coming in from Frankfurt. Do they have winds? What is going on? All right, I got to check it out. What are you doing, Chicago? And those boats were out there. Okay, not bad. All right, Chicago, since I'm up by you, let's take a look and see what your traffic looks like. What is the story for O'Hare this evening, if anyone's tuning in? We've got for O'Hare, if anyone's tuning in for O'Hare on this one. We have Frontier Alley, the evening Grosbeak. Arrived from Atlanta. Nippon Cargo.
Southwest 47, 46, contact
Heading
New
out
York
to Narita.
Switch it, Southwest 47, 46, see you.
Not a whole big line of traffic, so with that type of delay, I expected to see a big line of traffic, but not seeing it. Well, trickle effect.
Right?
Must have come in from... The delays are going up, 1,068 there for O'Hare. Are you moving to O'Hare?
We could.
Oh, no. Stay where you're at. I'm not staying. I was hoping you weren't moving. So, I see the shot, though, of that, the lakefront in Chicago.
Yep.
I just saw, I think I saw a tornado warning, was that, in Kentucky? So, these storms are ramping up in the Midwest this evening. Carmen the Black Bear making her way to Chicago O'Hare. And we also have Squirrel Monkey. How do you say that with a straight face? Manuel, the Squirrel Monkey, heading down to Indianapolis. Just heading into Indianapolis to see. And let's take a look going into Kentucky. Where was that tornado warning? If you see that pop up again.
Yeah, it is Kentucky. It's
Convoy 3479 O'Hare Tower, wind 250 at 4 and a 28 center, clear to land.
It's like southeast of St. Louis.
Oh, so it's not in Kentucky. I might have read that wrong.
No, it is Kentucky. Here, I'll pull it up.
Show us.
Right there.
Gotcha. The tornado warning. All right.
Yeah.
If you're in the area, take shelter. If you happen to be tuned in. some storms over Savannah also. They're just all over. All over tonight. This has been like the theme, right?
Right.
One of these streams, it's going to be a quiet summer evening. I see that. That looks pretty angry coming in. That must be the tornado warned storm there.
American 67 Heavy.
Climb and maintain 1.
American Maintenance 67 Heavy, Bravo, cross runway 27 left. Hold short Tango Tango, monitor 1.9.
Well, we're talking about weather. We like to go between weather and planes.
American
Let's
2819, contact departure 120.55.
that line that moved through Denver, look at that. It's still holding
American 1924, wind 250 at 7, runway 27
Yeah,
left.
that whole weather system is quite intense.
Huh. Let's see. I really hate to leave Typhoon Bavi. I'm attached to the Typhoon. All right, you know what we'll do? Hold on. I'm just going to do that. I just have, between the waves and Bavi's waves. I think he's going to hold steady at 41-foot waves. All right, I'm going to...
Right turn heading 040, United 1178.
American 1924, 5 runway heading, runway 27
I'm trying to get into the States here. I want to go back to the wind. Let's look at the wind gusts here in Denver. What do we have going on? 38 mile per hour wind gusts.
United 1178, contact departure 120.55.
12055.
So if you're flying into Denver tonight, or as usual, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Oh, wait. I refreshed the chat. Got stuck again.
Oh, did it really?
All right. So welcome in, everybody. And if you just subscribed, thanks for being a subscriber. They were talking about the skull cracker. I thought that was weird that nobody responded to that. Mr. Barry, I see you. Sounds like, I bet you're right. If that doesn't sound like a neurosurgeon's book.
Oh, yeah.
See? Smart cookie. Mr. Barry, I think you got that.
Runway 4025, wind 270 at 6, runway 27 left, Tango Tango, line up and wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? Oh, sorry. Let's see. Right now, I've caught up. Well, Jet, the SkyOps Live robot, is reminding everyone to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. Be ready to become a member, be part of the Sky Crew. And let me catch back up. If I missed anyone's chat, sorry about that.
I was wondering too. I'm like, wow, okay.
You were thinking, you were thinking, wow, okay, what?
Oh, because I didn't see any more chat either. I go, wow.
Oh, I thought you were thinking like, oh, she's so.
No. I was looking at it too. I'm like, huh.
I happened to look over and I thought, this is just weird.
Good thing you caught that.
Right, now we solved the mystery thanks to chat. The mystery of the skull cracker.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a good book. Tune in next week for the mystery of the skull cracker.
3107, turn right heading 040.
Halloween edition.
Right.
All right, let's get out back here. All right, so back out to the marine tracker.
American 3107, contact departure 120.55.
Skull cracker. If he only knew we were talking about him. That being the first, but the Dean's List is out there.
Oh.
Was that the name of your boat, Geoff? The Dean's List?
No.
Oh, All Things Harbor knows info on the Skullcracker. The newest boat is nice. Very nice racer.
Oh.
All right, we got the shorthanded. We've got Hot Ticket out there. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
Which boat do you identify with? There's the Dragonfly. Heartbreaker. This is good fun. Cahoots is out there.
Envoy 4025, contact
Gotta go now.
2662.
2662, Envoy 425.
Oh, wait, I think I just caught the skull cracker. Yeah. That is good fun. Skull cracker, we're watching you. Oh, the bounder. I thought that was the bouncer. And because I can't help myself. You know, you can take the Chicago out of the girl, but you can't take... No, wait, you can take the girl out of Chicago, but you can't take the Chicago out of the girl. Is that...
There you go.
I was looking at the Chicago locks. I wanted to see who's in the locks right now. Anyone interesting? Anita D just passed through along the Chicago River. Good fun. All right, back over to the flights. It's just not things that are in the sky. We covered all. All right, let's see. I've got to keep my eye on this chat then to make sure it doesn't. It must just freeze up.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got to keep an eye on that.
If you see it sticky, but if you move it on your end, will it unstick it on my end or no?
Yeah, we're sharing the same screen.
You know, I did think I thought I saw you moving it. And I thought, what is he doing? Too bad we can't
it's my
see
fault.
the.
No, I'm just kidding.
Too bad we can't see the skull cracker in that camera view. Although, because I don't think he's just anchoring. I think he's playing tonight. I think he's out there playing on the lake. All right. As we move out of Colorado, let me get back over to the East Coast. Any of this making its way up to Boston? How is Boston doing? No, looking pretty good, Boston. We got a little bit of line at Boston also. How is Boston doing as far as, let's see, 510 flights delayed, 65 have been canceled. Oh, All Things Harbor. Tomorrow is the start of the Chicago Mackinac race.
Oh.
Those boats are heading to the city to position for the race start tomorrow. All right. Very cool.
For a turn, runway 28 right at Echo Echo, clear for takeoff.
All right, let's look at... And you're still listening to LaGuardia?
I switched to Chicago.
Oh, you can go to LaGuardia. I think you were supposed to stay.
Was I supposed to stay there?
You were.
Pilot reports severe thunderstorm.
SkyWest 5719.
All right, let me get my top position.
Contact departure 126.
Get back over to LaGuardia. And eyes on Washington, on D.C. So number 4 most disrupted, we've got Reagan, 400 flights delayed, and Dulles, 400 flights delayed. Got a C-17 Globemaster on the move. No, and then Eileen letting us know the weekend, the tall ships will be parading in Boston Harbor.
Well, that's nice to see.
All right, I'm making my way back up to LaGuardia. I was down in the D.C. area. There we go. Back up to New York. I think this precipitation is heading right for New York. All right, Newark, number 1, most disrupted. Still holding that spot, holding steady. Let's look at the traffic. Oh, LaGuardia. It's a bigger traffic jam than when we left you. All right, but Perry, the red knot, finally moved up, getting a little closer to the runway.
13 clip takeoff, 625. 2969, contact near departure.
All right, 2969, switch.
Yeah, at 11, 640 tower, only 1 2 miles away, Chuck, 52.
And then we'll keep our eye on JFK. We have China Airlines coming in from Taipei with their 777. Swiss making their way in from, or actually departed, heading out to Zurich. That's over at JFK. JFK is not on the disrupted list, although they do have 580 flights delayed.
Here for 725, contact your departure.
Roger, go on, American 5725.
Domino effect of the holds any diversions there. And Denver's out there dealing with their afternoon sells that they usually have out there. Imagine all those planes that they are canceling out there for Typhoon Bavi. Imagine all the cancellations, and then they're going to have to reposition all of those.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, left Bravo, ground 17, good night, American 2028.
That's like coordinating a huge reset. Generally, I think this is just all these thunderstorms we're seeing is just kind of a classic thunderstorm pattern across the U.S. Scattered thunderstorms.
Over to departure, United 1156. Have a fantastic night.
You too. American 1608, next arrival, come up on the 3-mile final, 1220 at 6 and 13, take off.
Clear for takeoff, 12, American 1608.
Frontier 3133, 13 line for wait, have land on 22.
13 line of Frontier 3133.
Let me head back over to LaGuardia. It would really be nice to see that they can really clear out a lot of this traffic. Before you know it, we're going to see north of Harp Seal. They're going to turn that aircraft around. He'll be getting in line.
Right.
That's how long this is waiting. Oh, look who's finally next for departure. Perry the Red Knot, finally turning onto the runway.
That's been a long time.
Very long time. Heading to Charlotte. That is a at least they had a brand new aircraft to sit
Sure.
on and wait to pass the time on, an A320. I don't think I see any other Frontiers there on the ground.
Tower, evening, American 3128, ILS 22.
American 3128, Great Tower, we're going to do land, have a partner position, or what is
Correct, runway 22, American 3128.
American 1608, contact your departure.
Departure, American 1608.
I feel like we've escorted Perry the Red Knot Frontier out of LaGuardia. How long is their flight? The passengers probably can't wait to get airborne. An hour and a half. I think they were waiting in line longer than their flight time. And let's see, we have some JetBlues heading down into JFK. Got to check and see if we have any special liveries. 3 in a row. 4 in a row.
Pilot reports severe thunderstorm.
Canada 725, go to tower, 13 line for wait, traffic is 4 up 22.
What other action can we find in the sky here as it's like we're turning a page here in the book. We got Frontier finally off the ground. Ethiopian Airlines heading out of Dulles. And a 1-year-old A350. Trixie the Fox is on the move from Myrtle Beach into Philadelphia. And how's Philadelphia? Oh, Philadelphia is looking pretty good. Storm has cleared. It's a little bit of lingering precipitation.
Have a good night, sir. Nice talk.
Pilot reports severe turbulence.
Canada 725.
Baltimore is currently under a little bit of precipitation. We have Baltimore PD up in the air. We got a little bit of a pattern here.
American 2388, go to tower, and 13 lines, and wait, check land, C2. Way back 2388.
Looks like he's a little on his target here. Looks like he was checking out a couple spots, not just one. We got 3 spots we're on. That's right. We'll leave the PD to do their...
Jetty has got an updated U.S. weather report.
All right, let's go to the weather desk to meet with Jetty.
Hi, SkyOps crew. Jetty here with the current airport METAR and TAF weather report. Sweeties, no big METAR drama right now, but our TAFs are showing some real action. At Tampa International Airport, watch for a 30% chance this evening of variable winds around 21 miles per hour, gusting to 34, with just 2 miles visibility in heavy thunderstorms and rain, plus broken cumulonimbus at 3,000 feet. Spicy. Chicago O'Hare International Airport is also in the mix with a good probability of thunderstorms and rain, dropping visibility to 1.5 miles in mist early this morning, then again later with broken cumulonimbus layers. Wichita Dwight D. Eisenhower National Airport looks to see vicinity thunderstorms right away with a tempo period of 3 miles in light thunderstorms and rain and broken cumulonimbus at 5,000 feet. And at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, later this evening, we could see gusty winds near 17 to 35 miles per hour with 4 miles visibility in thunderstorms and rain. Yikes. Fly safe, SkyOps crew. Back to you, Nikki and Geoff.
All right, and that is Jetty, our weather gal, giving us, ooh la la, Jetty, boy. What is, as she said, sweeties. She's sweet. Tornado warning there in, is that North Dakota?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, North Dakota tornado warning. And it's, the control tower with Jet and Jetty. Delicious. Yeah, they just look so good sitting in there as we watch the air traffic here in the skies. Jetty's keeping eyes on the weather for us. Not so sure about Jet in the background, but
he looks like he has things covered.
He does, under control. He's got the microphone ready to go.
Right.
Beautiful rain there in their control tower, and beautiful harbor view here as into New York there. So you get zoomed in. All right, so Eileen coming in with a hot off the presses. Qatar pushing back special livery there. Formula One at Dulles. Well, I'm there.
Nice.
Where did
Look at that.
It go? I did have it. I think they put their transponder. Where did it go? I think they turned their transponder off. No? I did have it. I think we'll just have to watch for the transponder to come back on. We have Iceland Air heading out to Reykjavik. Iberia arrived from Madrid. Turkish arrived from Istanbul. But Qatar is on the ground there with their Formula One. I saw it. Eileen saw it. Swiss is there. We'll have to watch. Where did it go? Mystery Qatar. Yep. Where did it go? Okay. We'll watch for it. I'll keep that screen up and we'll hop back in. That's what it did to me. It told me. So where were we? We're up in the New York area, and we scooted down there when we were listening to Jetty. All right, Perry the Red Knot finally departed. She's out of here, heading to Charlotte. Oh, traffic jam. Pretty soon we're going to see North the Harp Seal push back and get in line. What else is going on? Let me go back over to, because we can't help ourselves, Bavi, the big story in the Western Pacific.
Almost like you said Bobby.
Bavi. No, Bavi. Typhoon Bavi. See, now you made me say it. All right. Heading straight for Taiwan. And as we said, let me see if I can get, I know I had Taiwan up here. I wish I could name these.
American 1571, next arrival to
Yeah,
Jeff,
hang on a second.
208.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, American 1571.
I can sky hop us over there pretty quick.
4793, LaGuardia Tower, running 13, line for weight, traffic lands on 22.
Not too hard to find. You can spot that typhoon. I wanted to check Taipei because we're going to see those cancellations. We're now at 221 cancellations out of Taipei. Since we're over here, we'll have to check and see if our Sanrio has made it. I don't think they yet made it to Cebu. Tiger Air.
Never heard of that one.
No. Mm-mm. Peach. Okinawa to Taipei on that arrival. All right, let's go look real quick for the Sanrio special livery. She's out there. She's probably over the water. Bet this is her. This is her. She'll be landing in an hour and 37 minutes. Sanrio characters, Joyful Dream livery. Hello Kitty and friends. Maybe I'll keep her up here and we'll come back. Waiting for Qatar. There. Oh no, it's Virgin. Virgin arrived from London Heathrow.
4793.
Formula One plane. Who's there?
That's 2405, we're at Tower, and what's the level it? 405. Figure 4415, two left, ground point 7.
Two other guy, take care, 4415.
We'll come back if we see it. Is my screen stuck? No. Okay. Where am I? Where in the world is Nikki? That's the question. Oh, it's 109 in Phoenix, in case anyone wanted to know the temperature from where we're broadcasting from.
Yuck.
Look at this. This is so cool to see the typhoon from a distance. Oh, are her winds coming down?
4793, contact near departure.
What do you think, Geoff? Do you think? Oh, 102, 106. We got a 106.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, have her waves? All right, what are we doing here with our waves?
Runway 13, Delta 2405.
Air Canada 723, the guard tower, don't be left away, traffic lands 122.
I'm going to refresh because I don't believe it. 41. We're not topping 41. Not yet, at least. This has just got to be crazy to see a 40-foot wave.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll check back. All right, so we have 106 mile per hour winds in Typhoon Bavi. We are tracking the Sanrio characters, Joyful Dream plane, as she makes her way to Cebu. And we have a line of traffic at LaGuardia. It looks a little better. Looks like they cleared some of it out. And we're waiting for Qatar. The Formula One plane is at Dulles. The transponder was on and he turned it off. Oh, I caught him. There he is. That was a hot tip coming in from Eileen. And here we go. We have Qatar Airways Formula One Global Partner Livery.
2405, contact departure 120.4.
That is an 8-year-old 777. He's going to be heading out to Doha. about a 12-and-a-half-hour flight.
723, traffic's,
Has anyone ever been to Doha, Chat? Anyone? Some of you never know where you travel. Or Albert has been to Japan.
Figure 635 tower, and 13 line of way traffic, runway 22.
So Qatar on the move for their departure. All right, we'll leave Dulles and let's see what's going on as the weather's moving in. Frontier trying to skirt around. Here we go. We have Flint, the Wood Stork, making his way into Dulles. Reagan, anyone traveling out of Reagan, number 4 most disrupted. Average delay time 100 minutes. And flights canceled, 130 flights canceled. Baltimore PD still on the move. I think we're coming back. I think mission complete. And we'll be wrapping up the stream at about 6:30 this evening, so about 15 more minutes. That's 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. But we've got 15 great minutes.
That's right.
And if you find anything, Geoff, just let me know. Got a Phenom operated by Wheels Up heading to Baltimore, which let's check on Baltimore. So a lot of weather was going on down here, here on the East Coast between D.C., Baltimore. Carolinas were looking pretty good. Got that storm system coming into Kentucky, tornado warned at one point. I don't know if that expired. And then a tornado warning up North Dakota, huh? That's what it said earlier. Flood warnings in Iowa. Who's right over Duluth? Austrian Airlines heading to Vienna. Ooh, let's look at the ships there. Look at me. Ooh. Ooh la la. Let's see what we can find. All right, we'll start out in Green Bay.
8201, Yankee Bravo, contact ground today.
Yankee Bravo ground, United 8201.
Look at all these ships up in the Mississippi. You just don't know. It's almost like, you know, I think about when all the trucks and people are on the road at all given times on the highways. It's like the ships. They're just, look at this.
Yeah.
A skullcracker. He's still playing around. Where is he? Is he? Oh, he's at the dock.
Oh, that's it. He's done for the night.
No, he's not done. I don't think he's done. He's at Navy Pier, on the other side of Navy Pier. I don't know if he's necessarily done. You think? Let's see. Rum Runners out there. Door Prize. Lufa. I don't know if I'd want to name my boat a Lufa. Okay. I was heading towards Duluth, wasn't I? How did I end up there? The Skullcracker. Good morning to you. Tuning in. Thank you for subscribing from Shanghai, Dusseldorf. We're checking out the boats, the planes, and the weather. I'm trying to get up to Duluth here. Superior. Who's out there? Hey, they have a Sky Harbor Airport.
Did they really?
Did you see that? It just said Sky Harbor. There's another Sky Harbor Airport. Is that it's a little one?
Is that possible?
Yeah, I didn't know they could do that. Eileen saying Blanco the polar bear. On the ground at Atlanta, flying to Midway tomorrow.
Nice. That's my guy.
Who's out here?
takeoff, Bridger 5853.
Delta 2410, 7113, line for way traffic, landing runway 22.
The Paul Triggertha. I like that guy. I don't know what it is, but I like seeing him come and go. Ship nerd. Plane nerd. But look at these boats. Look at these boats. All right, let's get back to the planes. I hear y'all. All right, Typhoon Bavi, we're going to check on you. 106, that's like the top number for the stream. 106 for a wind gust. And then the waves, 41. We couldn't get above 41. I don't think we'll get above 41 tonight. What's that? So, looking at this weather coming in, some popcorn storms over Wisconsin. Stay safe, Eric, out there. Looks like some storms, summer storms. Oh, look at this one getting close to right over the lake.
2410, runway 13, take off in 2306.
Let's take on runway 13, Delta 2410.
Where was I going, Geoff? Oh, look at this line. They cleared out the line pretty well here at LaGuardia. Look at that.
Yeah.
Like, poof. Just like that. So LaGuardia looking pretty good. I bet they're now at 558 flights delayed. Looking pretty good, LaGuardia. You never know, we're going to end up on the stream. So it was good fun ending up here in New York. And we have a departure here for Jeddah, Saudia, and their 777. Thanks for subscribing, Scramjet. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, all of our new subscribers here. Welcome into SkyOps. And then we're also tracking our Hello Kitty, our special livery here, the Sanrio characters, about an hour and 27 minutes till she gets into Cebu in the Philippines. All right, let's take a look. We can get out of New York a little bit. We still have these storms popping up. I thought that we might get some holds going on by Indianapolis with this storm moving through, but it looks like it's a slow mover heading towards Louisville. I don't see any holds. If you see any holds, Geoff, you can always let me know. I don't either. And Atlanta. How are we looking at? Let's go look for the animals. We've got a whole zoo at Atlanta. I really missed that. You know what? They're not even using that runway. All right. What animals can we spot here at? Let's get our little tracker up. All right. Here we go. What's the story tonight? Animal story tonight. Rivero, the Puerto Rican toad.
792, wind 2306, runway 13, takeoff.
Kenai, the beluga whale. Tia, the great green macaw. We've got Klondike, the polar bear. Oh, there's so many of them. Otto the owl. This is a full zoo. Orville, the red cardinal. Sheldon, the sea turtle. Look at all these special liveries. Flower, the hummingbird. She's cute. She's a sweetie. Morrison. We've got Cactus, the coyote. We've got Nevada, the red fox. We have Royal, the harpy eagle. I think that's the guy. I can't see the picture really well. He looks like he's wearing, you said lederhosen?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He looks like he has overalls on.
Like a bird in lederhosen.
How he rolls. All right. Midnight, the wolf. And Sandy, the black-crowned night heron. Ooh, who's now arriving? Buttercup, the Utah prairie dog.
Yeah, 2046,
super cute. Wow, did I get them all? That's a lot of animals at one airport. The animal tails. Ew. right, Geoff, you're keeping us there at LaGuardia, and I don't blame you. That's a great camera. Great views.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, Atlanta's keeping busy. Just got a couple little cells of precipitation, nothing big. I wonder if the storm is heading right for Nashville eventually. I don't know what time it'll make it to Nashville, but it's trying to move here through the Midwest. U.S. Air Force 747. Look what I found. Departed Omaha. Is this anything, guys? Chat? Smart cookies? Smart Cookie Club? U.S. Air Force, departed Omaha. It's a 51-year-old 747 at 30,000 feet. Chat can tell us 50 times, and I'll never remember all the planes, but a lot of you guys know all these different planes. I'm moving on. Not sticking around on that guy, unless you want me to. Look at the most tracked flights in the world and see if anything exciting is going on. The rain is just making its way over Louisville, and it's going to take a while for the big storm. Yep. So you guys know they're in the chat. They're chiming in. Cincinnati, it looks like it's pretty clear, but I do see a Frontier. We have an Animal Tail. Who is Geneva? To Vegas. All right, let's take a further look here. What is going on in the world? Chicago, the storms aren't. Is that one affecting O'Hare yet? No.
And Tower, good evening. JetBlue 1172 with the ILS abroad, runway 22.
I don't know if I came across. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Let's get those likes in. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, thank you so much for thumbs upping the stream and being a subscriber. You are most appreciated. Every subscriber is welcome in here at SkyOps. I saw a thing and I thought, oh, that's really weird. I should have stayed on it a little longer, but it was showing, we think we have super high temperatures here in Phoenix and, you know, other places in the country that get like 122 degrees sometimes. We broke that record, in June? I don't know, oh, David, you had it in the chat and I didn't catch it. But I was here for that. I remember that. The airport was shut down. I also didn't have air conditioning on that summer. But that's another story. A flight attendant uniform, no AC, the hottest day probably ever. Anyway, windows down. It's a whole story. Anyway, I saw that Illinois, they were showing, and it might have been a Dust Bowl story, but it was, Peoria, Illinois had 112 degrees, I think in like 1936.
What? Wow.
And I actually wanted to rewind that and go back and I wanted to look that up. And then they had some that were like 113, 110. I thought, is that possible? But we was kind of talking about just in general, these heat waves we get that we all think that, oh, it's been happening a lot for the longest time. So interesting. And I hope everyone's heat wave has passed them. All of you that aren't used to getting those heat waves, hope it's yesterday's news for you and you cooled off, put your sunscreen away for a little bit, and probably enjoying some showers. Still some showers up there over Canada, North Dakota, tornado warned storm.
I'm trying to double check my facts here, but it looks like Teterboro is on a ground stop.
Okay.
Because of thunderstorms.
Yeah. There were quite a few ground stops up in the New York area earlier in the day.
I think it clears it in 30 minutes.
All right, great. Robert says, Nikki, that was during the Dust Bowl years. Okay, it wasn't my imagination late at night. Last night. I think it was last night I was looking at that. So, yeah, incredible. Can you imagine? They didn't have air conditioning. They didn't have an iced coffee or anything like that, you had to be tough. Think about it.
Right.
Losing their crop. I mean, the whole thing. Crops, everything. The heat, the dust. It was an interesting facts. Thanks for the verification, Robert. And speaking of Phoenix, why are we even looking at Phoenix? Speaking of heat, monsoons should be ramping up maybe in a week. I think I saw the news in a week. Who's on the move here in Phoenix heading out to Louisville? We have a UPS A300 on the move. That's right. There wasn't any air conditioning back then. Is it? Are we at that time? We need to wrap it up. It is that time, isn't it? Oh, Geoff, you're cueing the music. I was looking at, who is that? Phoenix. Starlux, the carbon fiber, is sitting there at the international terminal. You know what? You all are rushing me out the door. So the slime emoji getting... Come on. All right. We'll do it. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss out on our next stream. You just don't. So that's a wrap for tonight's edition from SkyOps. Nikki here, Geoff on the other side there, operating Geoff the engineer over there. Thanks for spending part of your evening with us. We'll continue keeping an eye on the weather and the skies above. Oh, I can't forget. Let's do a wind gust check. Typhoon Bavi at 106 miles per hour, and the waves are holding steady at 41 feet as the typhoon makes its way there. We have Eva, the Hello Kitty Sanrio plane, making its way to Cebu. And we have Taipei out here. All right, so have a wonderful night, and we will see you soon. Thank you so much. Tornado warning popping off there in North Dakota again. Everyone be safe. Have a great rest of your evening. We thank you so much for being here, and I will deploy the slime. I get the hint.
Yes.
Get the hint. Okay, mic's off. Everyone, thanks so much for being here. We'll keep the stream up for about a few minutes or so. Everyone see themselves out. Don't forget to subscribe. We love you very much, and thank you for the incredible support this evening. Your support keeps us going, so thanks so much. All right, good night. Oh, wait, I got to go big BTS. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, 202 and a 6 contact port today.
602.
Breakout 4392, runway 13, clear for takeoff, 12207.
13 clear for takeoff, breakout 4392.
Breakout 746, now runway 13, line of point.
13 line of point, 746.
Flight 27, contact ground today. Breakout 4392, contact port today.
Departure, breakout 4392, you too.
Breakout 746, runway 13, clear for takeoff, 12208.
137, takeoff, 746.
Yeah, 2034 tower, runway 13, line of point.
13, line of point.
Tower, Brickyard 5831, inbound ILS 22.
Brickyard 5831 tower, 12207, runway 22 clear to land, traffic, hold down 13.
22 clear to land, Brick Air 5831.